What is going on, Shrimp Keepers? First of all, I am so sorry. I am 25 minutes late, and my live stream is actually an hour later than I normally live stream. So thank you all for waiting on me and still showing up. I really do appreciate it. And you guys actually made me smile real big. I got here, and everyone, like I let you guys know early. I said I got stuck at dinner with the entire family. So that's where I was. I was with my parents, my brother and sister-in-law, and their two kids, and then Amanda and me, and we were just doing a little family hangout and dinner, and went to Outback, and it was really nice. And King Lee dropped a $10 super chat. He said, "For being one of the few men I will wait on."
First of all, I am so sorry. I am
sorry.
25.
Obviously, I'm not fully prepared. I was kind of rushed. Let me do this. There we go. But thank you guys so much for waiting and being here. I really do appreciate it. I know it's a lot later for a lot of people, so I'm cutting into your family time and all that. But King Lee, thank you so much. King's just a great guy. He said, "For being one of the few men I will wait on, LOL." I appreciate that, man, for sure. And King actually did something really cool this week. One of my employees, Jeff, which you guys probably see a lot, Jeff really wanted these blue guppies that King Lee posted a picture of. And I'll do a video talking all about that because he has a whole Facebook group that he has, and he sells them on, the guppies. And so King Lee's got a lot going on. And anyway, King Lee decided to send me some and hooked up my buddy Jeff. So that was huge. And I really do appreciate King. You're awesome, man. Really appreciate all the generosity. And I hopefully I can get some more people coming your way. But thank you so much. And then so that's huge, dropping a $10 super chat. You did not have to do that. And then he dropped he said $2 for gas, and then another $2 to get, and another $2 to get home faster, and another $2 saying LOL. And then Daryl Deemer just started making it rain $2. And so guys, thank you so much. And then King Lee dropped another $5 super chat saying, "Sorry, my fault. I didn't get the red carpet rolled out in time." Oh my gosh. Seriously, guys, thank you. It was I can honestly say I wasn't in the best of moods today. So coming back to this makes me a lot happier. So thank you so much. King Lee said he needs super chats to use the express lane to get home faster. Yeah, that is true. No, it actually, luckily, it's not that too far. Samit Kumar says it's 6:37 a.m. in India. Thank you for hanging in there or getting up early to see it. That's always cool. Nisi, shout out to Nisi. She's such a good sport. We had an unfortunate situation with Nisi and shipping her some shrimp, and she was really awesome about it. And we're actually shipping her out some more shrimp tomorrow. So hopefully, Nisi, you're hearing me, and you'll get some of that. But yeah, I definitely needed some family time. You know, when you own a business, you tend to work a lot. You tend to always be working. Let's be honest. And so to actually do some family time, that's why I wasn't here last weekend. Amanda's parents came into town with her brother, and we spent the whole weekend with them. And so it was nice just to kind of take the weekend off and spend some time. And you guys could notice that I haven't been posting as many videos. I've been focusing on other things. We had this huge import order coming in, which is what we'll talk about tonight. And yeah, there's just a lot going on. But spending time with family is always important, and you don't always get to do it. And I actually had a dream this week that someone in my family died, which was terrible. And it made me, like, I woke up and I was just like, man, like I gotta start spending some more time with certain people in my family, because if they died, it would be terrible, because you just get too caught up in the moment. But anyway, let's talk about what's on hand tonight. I don't want to get too far into it, too far off track. But Stormy Mist, shout out to Emma. Unholy Orders, haven't seen you in a live stream for a while. Thank you for being here. A lot of other people here. Swisky Vision to open 2 crates. Hashtag level 3. Jimmy, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully after this we'll play some PUBG. And if you guys didn't know, that his super chat is a PUBG reference. Players Unknown Battleground. It's a game that has been taking up too much of my time, thanks to Jimmy and getting me hooked on it. And but anyway, yeah, Jimmy, that's hilarious. Thank you so much. that is funny. We also got a superstar in the house. We got Aquapros. Aquapros said import me all the way from it isn't Washington, South Washington. I don't know, Wisconsin or something over there. I'm not good at that stuff. But Mike's here. Mike's been awesome lately. He just did a video. We sent him some blue shrimp. And so, yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff going on. But let's talk about this import order. So this import order, I can honestly say, like, I always try to be real with you guys. This one was a tricky one for us. And here's the reason why. We did that new fish room edition, which is going along great. We kind of halted the progress for it because of this because of this import. So imports are expensive. They're extremely expensive. And yeah, they're extremely expensive. And so we did this new room edition, and we were within budget, maybe a little bit over, but that's okay. And needless to say, you know, it took the budget down a little tight, and then we needed an import order. We had the Chinese New Year that kind of slowed everything down. And then once it all got finalized, the final bill on the import order was like high, but it's all good. And so we've been like juggling like finances and making sure this works and that works and everything, but it's finally all come together. So the import comes in on Wednesday, which you guys are going to be super excited about that. We have some really, really cool stuff coming and a lot of stuff coming. So hopefully we'll be able to get a real good video of that and you guys can see what we're getting in. But I will tell you tonight, we'll go through everything and I'll walk through like what we're going to do and some specials we have coming up and things like that. But yeah, so import is coming in Wednesday. We'll probably do a live stream. We definitely will do a video. Miss Linanetter said, who passed away? So hopefully nobody in the chat passed away. But if you're referring to what I said, I had a dream about someone passing away. And so I was like, man, I need to start spending more time with my family. Like it was like a reality check for me. And so I've been trying to be a lot better at that. Danny said, what's up, Shrimp Tank people? Oh, man. Dustin's Fish Tanks coming to you live on a Sunday night. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so we have this huge import coming in and a lot of really cool stuff coming in. So let me see if I can pull that up and I'll read off some stuff that we're getting in. I'm seriously really, really, really excited. And the reason why I got to search it. Obviously, I wasn't prepared because I was running really, really late. Dun, dun. Okay, so we're really not getting anything new. We're just getting in a lot of a couple different things. We are getting in red Galaxy Pintos. A lot of people have been asking for them, and we've never fully stocked them. So we are getting some of those in, which will be kind of a new thing. We're restocking on our purple zebra shrimp. We finally sold out of those, and a lot of people. Well, I think we still have some listed, but a lot of people have had some interest in them. So we're getting those back in. We're gonna always ton of Amano shrimp, ton of cherries, restocking all the Neos. The cool thing is we're getting a ton of Galaxies this time. We're gonna grade those out and go from there. They seem to be a desirable thing lately. People just love the Galaxy Pintos for some reason. Restocking on Tangerine Tigers, Pintos, all different types. The cool thing is we are getting in 400 red fancy tigers of all different grades. And so I've never seen that many before. Like I think the most we've ever ordered is like 150. And so we're getting 400 this time. So it's going to be really cool to like, you know, seal the bags like, oh, red fancy tigers. Oh, red fancy tigers. And my thought is if we order a lot, then most likely we're going to get better quality because they only have X amount of tanks. So like when they go to sell from a tank, you know, they'll probably pull the whole tank for us. And so that's really cool. And then all the Taiwan bees we're restocking, which most of those are sold out right now. Like we introduced those Taiwan bee starter packs, which is like 1 or 2 Like if it was a red Taiwan Bee starter pack, it'd be 2 extremes and 10 regular. And then if it was blue bolt, it'd be 2 extreme blue bolts and 10 regular, and so on and so forth. And so we're restocking all of our Taiwan bees, and hopefully we'll get some good breeding going, because I know right now we have some breeding going on, and it's a lot of fun. And our new rack that's actually going to be specifically for breeding, that hopefully will be set up in the near future. So fingers crossed that goes smoothly and quickly, and we can really get into breeding. So that'll be really fun. X-Rock says, where do you import from? Taiwan? Yes, we do import from Taiwan. Gaddis Aquatics says, are you getting shrimp and nanofish in the import? No, so the supplier we get them from, he does sell some fish. We get them from Selene. He sells some fish, but not really nanofish. So we're not getting any in this import, which we might in the future. I've never directly imported nanofish in. We always go through someone else that imports them in and then buy from them. And the person we buy them from is like really good with their quarantine. They treat all of them. They make sure they're healthy before they send them. So they kind of take like the risk out of it for us, because I to be honest, like I'm really good with shrimp. I'm really good at knowing parasites, diseases, treating them, making them healthy. We've like got that down to a T. Nanofish, not so much. So if someone else is getting them, they're treating them and they're making them healthy, and I have to pay, 3 or 4 times what I would pay if I imported them, but I know that they're healthy, then it makes my life a lot easier, because then I get them in, I treat them with what I know how to treat them, and then I watch them over a month, and then 99% of the time they're just fine. And then it's a lot easier. So that's taking the risk out of it. Once I get better at nanofish, we'll probably start importing them directly, but right now it just doesn't make sense. I really don't think it does. But I mean, it could. I guess I really never looked into it either. So I'll have to ask some questions. But that was a really good question. Thank you for asking. Nisi said, what did I miss? I saw my name was on the road. So Nisi, what you missed is I was talking about how we sent you shrimp and we had a little issue, and I apologize for that. And you've been a really good sport. So thank you for being such a good sport about it. And we're shipping you out some more shrimp this weekend, or actually tomorrow. And so you should get them midweek. So thank you again for just being awesome. Adam Foster says, is it red fancy tigers or royal tigers that your wife likes the most? So I like the royals the most because that's how I met my wife. But she likes the red fancy tigers the most. Like she has a little tank in our bedroom that she keeps like a 1.5 gallon with some red fancy tigers. So those are by far her favorite. Flynn said, I'm ordering my shrimp this week probably. Oh, Flynn, I think I got to email you back. I think you sent me a message and I didn't respond. I'm sorry. LR Bretts, I got to respond to LR Bretts too. I'm shipping some shrimp out to LR Bretts. He's one of the ones that loves those Galaxy Pintos. So I'm going to send some to him this week. Any nano fish coming in? Bob asked that. No, there's no nano fish coming in, at least not on this import. Oh, Reggie, not a problem at all. I don't know why Mark. I don't know. Sorry that they deleted your post, Reggie. Reggie said, hey, man, thanks for letting me know if my plants are shrimp friendly. Not a problem at all. I always try to get back to my email. So I've been a lot better about emails too. You guys would be happy to hear that. If you saw my inbox on the live stream ever, I have like 1,500 unanswered emails, which is ridiculous. So I've been keeping it at 1,500. So I've been responding to every email that comes in. I'm caught up from like July 24th. So that's really good for me. It is really good for me. But I really do need to get back and respond to some other ones. Robbie Bones, I want to say that's how you say it, or Bonace. Hello from Australia. Thank you for your videos. I started Cherry Shrimp Colony last week. Love them. Thanks for the videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's actually really cool that we got to go late this week because of a lot of Australia people or a lot of Australians are able to tune in because it's like, I want to say it's like 10 a.m. there or something like that. Let me check. Now I gotta know for sure. Time in Australia. Oh, so it's 12:42. So it's 1 p.m. there. So yeah, perfect timing. So it's in the future. It's already Monday for them. Isn't that crazy? It's still Sunday night. I get to go to bed and relax and wake up and then start my Monday. Nisi said, oh, any pea puffers in the futures? Fingers crossed. I'm planning a puffer tank in the next few months. 100%. Pea puffers are like my number one thing on my list of things that I want to get. So yes, pea puffers are for sure in the future. Really excited for those. So the test of the nanofish, if you guys are wondering, they're actually doing really good. We've shipped out, I don't know, maybe 10 packages of different nanofish, and all have arrived in good shape. Everyone sent good feedback in, and so it really is going good. So I think nanofish is going to be a good little thing for us. And so this is my plan. I don't know if I ever shared this with you guys. I know I shared it a lot with like the Flip Aquatics team and, you know, people like just talking to them in person, but I don't know if I ever shared it on YouTube yet. So what we're doing is in the warehouse, we have 3 fish rooms. We have the original fish room, which is the first one that I built, and that's how we got started. That fish room is going to be straight Caridina, and it's going to be like all buffered water, you know, the really expensive shrimp, the ones that are hard to take care of, and that will be that room. The second room, which is the one that we built earlier last year, that room is going to be strictly for nanofish and snails. And then this new room that we're building, that room is going to be strictly for, Neocaridina and things like Amano shrimp and, you know, anything that likes the Neocaridina parameters. And so we're going to have a ton of stuff in there. And we're also having the breeding rack in there, which I think I'm just going to do Caridina. I may do some Neocaridina, but I'm not sure yet. I personally like working with Caridina better just because you don't have to worry about diseases. They're a lot more colorful. Like there's a lot more stuff that you could do. I got like this cut on my tongue, like way back here, and it kills me when I'm talking. And I didn't notice it now because I haven't really been talking much today. Loops LA says, does he sell chili rasboras? We do. We actually have all the different types of rasboras, which I would have to look them up to see. But there's like 4 that are similar to chili rasboras, and we sell all 4, which I'll just look at it real quick. Flipaquatics.com. Sorry, my keyboard is literally so loud. I didn't know what I was buying when I bought it, and I got it home, and then the place that I bought it from is like an hour and a half away, so it's not worth the drive to take it back. So I've just kept it. All right, rasboras. We have the chili rasbora, the spotted rasbora, the mirror rasbora, and then the explanation point rasbora. Those 4 are like in the same category. And then we also have the harlequin rasbora. So yeah, so we definitely have a decent amount of rasboras, which as soon as we get the next room done, we're really going to expand our nanofish offering, and we're going to do like pea puffers and stuff like that. So it's going to be, it really is exciting. I just love seeing the growth that we've been able to do, especially like the coolest thing for me with Flip Aquatics is I had this crazy dream that not very many people like could really even imagine it being true, because like, you know, who buys shrimp to keep in an aquarium that aren't edible? Like that's the opinion of 99% of the country. And so when I started this thing, it was like getting people to buy into the idea, because if you guys didn't know this, like I actually started the business, I got some investors, and they're all people that I look up to, people that, you know, maybe like some family, some friends, some people that are business mentors, like things like that. And so when I got this idea, I literally was like, hey, I need you to invest this amount of money, and here's what it's for. And to convince people to do that. And then like I said, I had this dream, I had this vision of how I wanted this building to look. And it's there. Like we're there. Like the way I envisioned it, it isn't exactly the same, but it's a 99% the same. And so to actually have a picture in your head and 3 or 4 years later actually see it, it's just so humbling. Like it's so cool. Like I love just walking into work and just thinking like, this wasn't here. This wasn't here 4 years ago. And I have two amazing employees, Jeff and Tyler. I doubt they're watching, but shout out to them. And them guys are just awesome. They hustle. They get things done. And they're my really good friends. Like I really enjoy spending the work days with them and hanging out and talking and hearing about their lives, and it's really cool. It is, and so to have this like little community around a vision, and to hang out with you guys, like the YouTube channel, like who would have thought that we would grow to be 32,000 plus, and it's just so cool, so cool. And sometimes you just have to sit back and remember that. But I did want to check the nano fish. That was my. Let me see. I want to see what we had left. Oh, so the chili raspberries were actually sold out of. I know someone was asking about that. And the other one we sold out of was a scarlet batis, which we didn't really have many of those anyway. So we still have a decent amount of some stuff. We've been selling a lot of Hillstream loaches, which Hillstream loaches are so expensive. Like when I bought them, it was like I really, really wanted them for me. And then I saw how expensive they were, and I was like, oh. And then I put them on the website. Like I figured like if people really want them, they'll pay for it. And they've actually been selling really good. I'm shocked about that. Charles W said, I ordered 10 Rasboras last Wednesday. Will they ship this week? Also, will Pygmy Cories be in the future? Yes. So Pygmy Cories 100% will have them. Habrosis Cories 100% will have them. And then we're probably going to expand into Cories a little bit more. Definitely expand into Plecos and things like that. So a lot of cool stuff coming. Charles, thank you so much for the super chat. You said you placed an order on Wednesday for 10 chili Rasboras. That will ship tomorrow. So our shipping days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for livestock. And then we also ship hard goods mixed in there. And then Thursday, Friday is just hard goods. And that's the way we did it. Stormy said you had scarlet bass. I didn't even know. Yeah, we do have scarlet bass. We have some really cool stuff. Like they're all really interesting fish, like black neon tetras, chili rasboras, ember tetras, which are my favorite. I think they're absolutely really pretty. And I think it's ember tetras. Let me click on it. Let me find out for sure before I say it. Yes. So ember tetras, their scientific name is Amandinae. It's like Amanda with an E at the end. And so Amanda loves them because they're named after her, she says. So that's really cool. But we got spotted rasboras, sparkling gourami, scarlet batis, panda cory cats, otocinclus, Mira rasboras, Hillstream loaches, harlequin rasboras, green neon tetras, exclamation point rasboras, ember tetras, chili rasbora, and then the black neon tetra. That's what we have for now. I think it's like 13 different types. Hopefully we'll be able to expand that to, I'm thinking probably around like 30 different types. So we would add 17 more, maybe a little bit more, but I think that's like a good mark. Like I want to say we only have like 30 or 40 different types, probably only like 30 different types of shrimp, but there's a lot more native fish out there than shrimp. Roma Aquatics, Chris Roma, shout out to him. He has an awesome shrimp channel, so definitely check him out. He does some crazy things. He's the one that drove down to my warehouse, filled his car with like so many 10-gallon tanks that if he would have gotten a wreck, he would have like been dead for sure, and drove home back to New York. So he is just an awesome guy. I really enjoy hanging out with him. Oh, my God. Oh, sorry about that. I knew it was coming if I didn't have enough water. But anyway, shout out to Roman Aquatics dropping $2 super chat. He said, if you are king and Amanda is queen, who is the jack? That's a good question. I would say right now the jack is definitely Jeff. Jeff is like the all-star employee. He really knows this stuff. He's basically taught Tyler how to do everything. And then Tyler is like really, really close right there. So they might both be jacks. Tyler is really working out well. And it's just really cool. We have a good little group around us. And really do enjoy everyone that is a part of our team. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, I got another yawn coming. Priscilla's here. Priscilla, MK Art. Priscilla, you are an amazing artist. Every time I see your pictures, I'm just like floored. You have a lot of talent. So Priscilla said those Galaxy Pintos are cool, but I am too much of a shrimp noob for those pretty shrimp. Yeah, I agree with you there. And they're pretty expensive. They get a little pricey, and that happens. But you guys do know what's on tonight, right? In T-minus 8 minutes, The Walking Dead starts, and I love it. I love The Walking Dead, so I'm excited for that. I don't know if you guys are. Loops LA said, "What are rabbit good for?" Question mark. Are they plants safe? So by rabbit, I believe you're asking rabbit snails. Rabbit snails are really good just for stirring up the substrate. They're extremely pretty. I think they're a really, really cool shrimp. They don't breed very fast, so they won't overpopulate a tank. But what are they good for? They're good for stirring the substrate, and they're also good for keeping the biological or the bioload alive in a shrimp tank. They won't hurt your shrimp. They will not hurt your plants. Let me think if I ever had a problem with them eating plants. I don't think I ever did. Now that I say it, I think somebody did mention that rabbit snails did eat their plants one time. But let me make sure. I want to see if I Google it, if it comes up. Let's see. All right, so about the rabbit snails eating plants, I'll have to do some more research. We keep them with all of our plants and don't have any problems. So I would lean towards no, but I feel like somebody gave me some feedback and told me that their rabbit snail ate some plants. Okay, so somebody said I have 18 rabbit snails and they live in a heavily planted tank. I haven't lost a plant yet to them. As with any snails, if no food is provided, they will eat what they have to survive. You should be fine. They like veggies and lettuce and algae tabs, so don't worry. So apparently if you feed them properly, they will not eat your plants. But a starving snail, it could eat your plants. I mean, it could happen, I guess. I wouldn't think so, but it could. Jeff Rose, Fish Keeping, dropping a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Glad I finally got to catch a stream. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Let's see if Jeff Rose Fish Keeping has a YouTube channel. Let's see. Jeff Rose Shrimp Keeping Aquatics Fish Care DIY Tutorials has 347 subscribers. 348 just subscribed. Thank you so much for joining in and dropping a super chat. I'll definitely have to check out your channel after this stream. Thank you so much. So that's cool to know. It's always good to find new YouTubers. I like it. The YouTube community is growing. The fish fam's growing. Oh, this is really cool. So I'm sorry we really didn't talk about the import order. I mean, we talked about it a little bit. But I do have some cool news. I talked to the people that run the Aquatic Experience, and we are set up to have a YouTube booth again this year for all the fish keeping fam and the fish fam, sorry. And so it's going to be really cool. We actually have a quad this year, so it's 4 booths. Last year, I believe we had 2. We may have had 3. I don't remember completely. We may have had 3, but this year we have 4. So it'll be good. No, we only had 2 last year. I remember now. It was only 2. But we are going to have 3 this year, or 4 this year. So it's going to be a bigger booth, a lot more stuff going on. We're probably going to try to like bring a couch, like more of like let's sit down and like hang out kind of thing. And so I don't know. We got some more planning. It's going to be a lot more planned out this year. Like we're going to have like scheduled times for people actually to be sitting at the table, to be signing things. And yeah, it's going to be a really good year. I feel like this year is going to really raise the bar, and it'll be good. JK said, "Can shrimp get ick?" No, I've never had them get ick ever. I I've had them in fish tanks where fish had ick and the shrimp never got it. So I would reason to say it can't happen. Now maybe they get a bacterial infection or something like that, but not ick. I just got some chopstick snails from my LFS. What can you tell me about them? I actually know nothing about them. Vexing Cat dropping a $5 super chat. And the quote is just because. So thank you so much for that. That'll be awesome. That would be awesome. I'm thinking about the aquatic experience. Sorry. But Vexing Cat, thank you so much. King Lee said, yay, more AE this year. I can't wait. King Lee, are you coming? Please tell me you're coming. I hope that comment means you are coming. Chris Roma, it's like right in your backyard, so you better be coming. And it's gonna be a good year. We're really gonna blow it up with the YouTube booth, and Flip Aquatics is really gonna blow it up this year. I'm hoping we're really gonna start saving up for it and really do something cool this year. I'm not completely sure on what we're gonna do, but I am very, very excited about it. It's gonna be a good year. It really is. Devin Parkinson said, "Hey Rob, I'm just really getting into the hobby. Any advice?" My advice would be to go watch the videos we did on how to keep shrimp and how to breed shrimp. There's a lot of good stuff in there. We got a few videos that there's a really good information. If you go to our YouTube channel, the homepage, so like if you just pull up our channel and search us and then click on the channel, the video that's going to come up, if it will come up, let me see. I want to remember exactly what it's called. Oh, well, it's not going to show me. But anyway, it's a really good video. It's just how to breed shrimp, the most important factor. It talks about water quality. You know, don't go crazy on water changes, things like that. Don't feed a lot. Just keep it minimalistic, and you'll be successful. But yeah, so it's gonna be cool. The import order is coming in Wednesday. Thank goodness. We're finally gonna be back in stock of stuff. Gary Gronwick says, when is it coming back to Chicago? Gary, what is up? As far as I know, the Aquatic Experience will be in New Jersey for at least 3 years. But we'll see about that. And yeah, so it's going to be good. Aquatic Experience is going to be a good year. It's going to be a little different vendors, different people. So it'll take a year to adjust, but I'm confident that it's going to go really good. I am. And I know that we're going to have fun as the YouTube community and show them what it's like to be a part of the fish fam. Imports coming in Wednesday. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a shrimp discount code. That's going to be like, you know, maybe 15% off, something like that, for all of the new shrimp that are coming in. And because we've been out of stock for a while. And what happens is if we list them, you have to wait the full 30 days for quarantine. And so this time we're going to do a discount so that if you did want to purchase them early, it's a lesser price because you have to wait longer. And so that's what we were thinking about doing. Drop me some comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. But it is 9 o'clock. The Walking Dead is on. I got to go talk to Amanda before she goes to bed, hang out with her for a little bit. I'm sorry this was a shorter stream, but I appreciate you guys waiting for me, dropping all the super chats. That was super nice of you guys. Really appreciate everything you guys do for me. Thanks for cheering me up. It was good hanging out with you guys. So much love. Really appreciate you guys. If it's already Monday for you, make it a great Monday. If tomorrow's Monday for you guys like it is for me, enjoy your week. Start it off good. And you guys just have a great day. Have a great rest of your night. Love you guys. I'll talk with you guys soon. Later.